Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to old beats of mine as well as a couple of old videos that I have on my channel. I've really wanted to do this video for a while. I just think it's going to be really funny, and I'm going to show you guys my progression, how far I've came in about like 2.5 years of making music. There was definitely a lot of times where like I fizzled out and I kind of came back. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already at gavinhadley_, and without further ado, let's get into it. So I've went by a lot of different monikers throughout my journey across YouTube, type beat, production, and then like YouTube videos, like tutorials and stuff. So we're gonna start with this first one. It's a Magnolia type beat, played by Cardi, and it was produced by Pequavius. So before we even start playing that, this was my freshman year of high school, which was in 2017, and I was just starting to make music. This is the first beat, and right off the bat, before I play this, you're gonna notice a lot of things that are wrong with it, so I'm gonna let it play. Alright, so right off the bat, you're gonna notice that it sounds extremely harsh. Like the sounds kind of hurt, and like the low end frequencies and stuff, they just don't mesh together whatsoever. I used to have these weird issues in FL Studio. Like for this one, throughout the course of this beat, the hi-hat actually like lowers in pitch. But yeah, this is about 1.5–2 months into my production journey. This was the first thing that was uploaded to my channel, and definitely not the brightest thing. Like all the drums and stuff, they're in the right place. I definitely had a lot of beats where that wasn't the case. The melodies, everything's like in key. I'm pretty sure I followed a tutorial too or something. And also, we gotta take a second to admire the graphics. Like, that's the first one. This is the second one. This was posted on July 18th. This is how far I developed in about 7 months. .808 slides, ugh. Alright, so overall, doesn't sound, it's not good. I'll say that, it's not good. Substance-wise, there's nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't really sound that good. The mix definitely could use some work. Those 808 slides definitely don't help it either. Oh, switch up. I kind of like that. Like a pretty happy, cheery type of beat. I don't know if I'd call it a Juice WRLD beat. Like you'll notice as we continue here, like some of my earlier beats, they have like a weird sort of ambience to them, and like this is one of them. It's just kind of odd listening to it. You can't really fault me or fault new producers for this. It's just something that you learn the more and more you produce. It's like a skill that you slowly build up. Sound selection. Moving on now to this one. This is July 18th, 2018. So same day as that was posted, I did a little rebrand, as you can see. You guys don't see this style from me too often. We're just gonna let it bang. Let's see what this one's all about. Right off the bat. Listen to the tag. Whew. Awesome tag. That's just me saying GGH Beats into the microphone. A tier work. I love that snare sound. Ugh. It's awesome. Sound selection, again, I'm gonna say that this definitely could have been a lot better with a little bit better sound selection. That's that one. A nice Lil Pump X Migos type beat. We have a dark/sad trap instrumental, also posted on the same day. I was feeling motivated that day, apparently. I'm not even entirely sure if I made the melody. Loud 808. So this one probably has the worst mix so far. Those hi-hats are banging. So if you guys watch my channel, you know that I like to take big breaks. This was an example of a big break here. We went from July 18th to August 20, and fun fact, I used to be convinced that my FL Studio was like cursed and it was just like broke, and I reset my computer so many times, and it was all because like I couldn't stop stuff from clipping. And I actually stopped making beats from July 18th to August 20th. This is this one. Those guys say beat. This was the comeback. Beautiful artwork. Really simple melody. Definitely mix could be worked on. The melody kind of feels like it's like doesn't have much presence. I feel like we need like a more clear sound. That's just overall pretty repetitive. At least I didn't quit. Moving on, I remember I really like this beat. So I rebranded to Fade. This is October 18th, 2018. So you can hear the sound selection is starting to get a little bit more clear as opposed to like this first one. Obviously that drops kind of hard. It's kind of cool. I like how I added a little bit of variety in this part. But yeah, that's that one. As you can see, we're improving, but we're still nowhere close to what we want to be. Like this, I feel like this beat was definitely a little bit ahead of its time, as you're going to hear as we continue. But now moving on, this is actually the first tutorial I posted, which was July 20th, 2018. So this is actually a little bit before the last beat that we played.
Today I'm going to be making kind of like a Juice WRLD melodic type
hear my
beat,
awesome microphone in the back, clicking in a little chord progression. And at the time, I will say this about music theory, as much as like I don't really believe that you need to learn it to like make good sounding beats and stuff, I will say that knowing chord structures is really important, because like here I was wasting a lot of time just trying to click in chords that I didn't know how to click in. I feel like just by knowing chords, that speeds up the process. It's really not too difficult to learn how to do that stuff. Like I'm not even quite sure what this is. This might be not what it should be. That's what that is. Okay.
And now for the pad, just something ambient, like Juice WRLD normally uses some sort of ambient pad, and yeah.
One thing I will say about like my camera presence, I remember just being not comfortable in front of the camera, and I'm still working on that a lot. My voice kind of like wavered up when I would talk a little bit, which was like odd when I was watching these videos back a few months ago.
And then we're gonna paste them, and then we're just gonna put them an octave lower.
Whoa, that's a good tip.
Oh geez, I cannot get that in there. Whew. Okay.
I was so bad at lining up notes. Oh wow, look at me EQ the 808s. I put a wave shaper on it, and I EQ'd out low end in it.
And now we have our kicks. So I don't like to work on these at the same time.
I used to have such an issue. This is what made me stop producing so many times. It all came back to the 808 and kick. I could never get them to blend, and I still honestly don't feel like I do it the best. But I've definitely improved a lot since here. But listen to this.
First of all, I just already know we're going to need a wave shaper on here just to make it more punchy.
That's true. Kick pattern is interesting. Yeah, that's that video. To another tutorial video on February 16th, 2019. But here we go.
So
This is an awesome example of my camera presence here in this video.
So I tried to record an intro like 100 times, and I just came to the conclusion that like I can't make an intro to
I think this is just me just trying to be entertaining in a way. I wonder what people thought when they clicked on the video and I emerged from the darkness. You can't see what's behind me, and I just make this face. Wow, and look at me. Oh my god. I look like I should have just went to bed instead of making this video. Okay, so I guess that kind of turned out alright. It kind of fits at the bottom part there. I don't fault people for not wanting to watch this video, because I'm not talking very much. Look like I'm just tucked into like eternal darkness in the face cam. Here I am back again.
If you made it this far, thank you. I mean, probably, but...
And now we have this one, which was way ahead of its time. So this was a little over a year ago. I actually remastered this loop, and it was in my last loop kit. It's like, this is where I really started to like start doing some deep thinking about music and like actually trying to apply myself and improve. That kind of tapered off a little bit once my school year started back up in September of this last year. This is this one. So that's that one. The counter really comes back in. I just really like how everything blends in that one. Obviously the mix could be a little bit better. The kicks and all the drums are definitely clipping. But yeah, that one is not the worst. We're definitely improving sound selection wise. I think I did a good job with that. Now moving on, I I took a little step back here. This is a little bit before this video. It was a tutorial how to make a little Tekka ransom type beat. So as you can see, I messed with the hue and saturation knob on my face cam to try to mimic the great Nick Mira, and let me tell you, I felt good about doing that. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a little Tekka type beat. I'm not on Nick Mira status. You would be correct, you definitely are not, but you want to be. And then I added it's like almost like a direct ripoff of Ransom. But I was trying here. I used the same 808 everything. I was just really trying to make a Ransom type beat, that is for sure. But I did not execute, because I firmly believe that if you're trying to copy someone else, you can't be better than a B version of them. To all the new producers watching this video, definitely try to do your own thing and be creative and think outside the box, because it can get someone a pretty long way. Don't be like this guy right here.
You guys.
After that, I got into my whole tutorial grind on YouTube. I shouldn't say grind, I've taken so much breaks. In my opinion, I definitely have improved a lot in the past 3-4 months. Trying to learn new things as a producer is just so underrated. You might be thinking like, what? Like, of course you should learn new things, but like, I mean really going out there and like learning about music and learning about sounds and really going outside the box and finding different things that you can do that aren't just like watching someone make something on YouTube. Finding cool sounds, learning about like how live instruments work, practicing instruments, learning to understand what makes a good melody, even though there is really no definition. There's definitely things that help make a good melody. Solid chord progression, a unique set of notes that isn't overly complicated, eliminating those filler notes that don't really need to be there, that are just kind of taking up space. Sound selection, again, that really helps bring out the melody and makes it sound a lot better. That's about all I have for you guys. Hopefully you were able to see my progression. Hopefully it maybe inspired you if you're a new producer watching this. Just getting your feet off the ground, getting your feet wet in the whole production scene. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching if you made it to the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Julian, welcome back.